Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are back for another match of Super Rugby Pacific. This one, the undefeated Chiefs taking on the Waratahs. So they're the only undefeated side left in the competition after Brumbies lost. You want this?
Give me that.
All right.
Yes, I am wearing shorts. Anyway, that's
it. Okay. He's wearing shorts, ladies and gentlemen. But the Chiefs, they will receive the ball first. It's going to be a Rameka Poiapi. Now, the big talking point is the fact that Sean Stevenson is not in the starting lineup. Instead, going to be coming off the bench, saving him for next week for the Blues. But Damian McKenzie also playing his 100th match for the Chiefs, becoming the 9th player to do so. Currently, Chiefs in possession, 25 metres out from the line. Brad Weber, cross to Ross.
And good on him.
Good on him indeed. He's good with the DJ set.
Yeah.
Brad Weber. Bust some tunes out for the lads.
Yeah, the ladies more like.
Man
Gets a bit of puss.
Does he? I don't know. Lockie Swinton. Now driving 43 metres out from the line. Jake Gordon back across for the Tars now. Oh, that's a big shot put in by Summer Penny Finn now. And ARDA Yold says, Katie, welcome in. Go the Chiefs, get the win and get their bonus point too, says Nov Mum. And Chiefs Munna, says Daniel there. And hey, says Nov Mum. Hello, Nov Mum.
Chiefs Munna?
I don't mind the Chiefs Munna.
You're in the Hurricanes Munna, aren't you?
Do they have a Munna for the Hurricanes?
I don't know. Does your team have a Munna?
No, not really. It seems to just be the Chiefs who have the big Munna.
Yeah.
You know?
The big Munna.
It's the one that's talked about the most.
What is the Munna?
Munna's like heart and like
soul?
Maybe. I feel like it's kind of like it's that environment of like togetherness.
Yes.
I've probably described it terribly. Also, we have got there, hey, Scrumless. Hey, Scrumless, guess what I did? And also, we were there up to Chief Manawa, says Blues name. The Manawa, of course.
Manawa.
No, they're the women's side. They're going to be playing tomorrow up against the Matatu for the women's final. Radio Eurotelic. That's a combination of kind of what you'd see for the Highlanders and Crusaders combined type thing, South Island side. Now out to the winger. Tino Nana Satoro trying to step through, but good tackle made on him by Isaiah Perezi. 2 minutes into this contest, and the penalty goes the way of the Chiefs. Good. You explained it very well, says Daniel there. And also, Chiefs. My pussycat's called George.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Lots of people name their cats George.
Or monkeys.
Hey?
Curious George is a monkey, isn't it?
So is Prince George.
Yeah?
He's not a monkey.
He's not. He's not a cat either, though, is he?
No.
But he could be. It's 2023. People can be what they want.
Yeah, they absolutely can.
You know?
I don't want to be a monkey, though.
Boy George. Boy George is not a boy. Well, he's a man, but Boy George, you'd think eventually you'd change it to Man George. You didn't quite reach that.
Man
patch.
George. Here he comes.
He come and go.
He coming, boy.
Come and go. Come. No, Nankiville. 5 minutes out from the line.
Yeah, the rugby. They're about to score.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
You know that song? You know that song, don't you? I'm a chameleon.
Oh,
straight over. Bryn Gatlin gets the try.
The first offensive is underway.
Is Georgia reserve? When's he coming on? Says Edward. We've got him in training at the moment.
For what?
For the day when I step down from commentary.
Oh, no,
in 2028.
That'll be the first day we get cancelled.
Probably.
I'm like, hey, motherfuckers. What the fuck is going on?
I only ticked of the draw copying you, Hamish. Says the snooze. Yeah, sitting on the fence. Good stuff. And Chiefs will win this year. They've got a good chance at the moment to go to the Chiefs and there as well. And I like to sing What's Up, Pussycat. How does that song go? Is it a rap song? Sounds like something maybe someone like a Little Wayne would.
Yo, what's up, pussycat, you little man, you know.
Yeah, that's the little one.
Yeah. Is that what he does? What does
he does, yeah.
You know?
This says, yeah. Thank you, Crusaders. And now Chiefs for helping kill Aussie Union. Rugby Union is un-Australian.
Yeah, that's a shame, really.
Bryn Gatlin, probably not the man to be expected to score the first try of this contest.
Very boring man. Good rugby player, but very boring.
They dropped him they put him to 10 so that McKenzie could play 15.
Mm-hmm.
And already Gatlin having a decent start. I reckon Damian McKenzie should play 1. The prop, says Abner there.
Oh, bloody Bryn Gatlin. You reckon he'll head to Europe with his dad being now the next, the coach of Wales?
There were rumours a year or two ago that he was heading north.
Because he went to the Chiefs. Because his dad became the head coach for the Chiefs, didn't he?
Well, a little
There was
bit.
a little bit something going on. Do you reckon he'll be heading to Europe at some stage if he doesn't get the All Blacks call up?
Which I don't think he will,
There's
to
no
be honest.
doubt his dad will at least have some connections with some Pro 14.
Yeah,
Some English
URC.
Premiership sides.
Mm. You don't know that song, Tom Jones? I don't know his song, What's Up, Pussycat. I know
No.
it's not unusual
Is it
by Tom Jones.
Tom Jones a rapper?
Not
What's he
quite,
at?
no.
What's he at? What's he playing?
What do you mean, what's he playing?
Well, what's he at? What's he do? Is he a country?
No, just
How
singing.
does it go? Like,
kind of
yo,
soul.
Yo, what's up, pussycat?
I'm
In the
not,
house,
no, I'm
in
not
the-
sure how
in
that
the
one
mat.
goes.
I'm
in the
not
mat.
fat.
Oh, I realised I
I'm a
didn't put the
cat.
mouse in the right place. I never do. Once someone scored, they have.
You guys like knowing the score is?
I might have to quickly pop out so that I can adjust
do
it. What, by yourself here while I go?
Well, I think you're out there.
Well, it's pretty much a maze. You got to go through under the
Right.
table, and then you've also got to make sure that the mouse is in the exact same spot. The
Right.
penalty goes the way of the Chiefs against Michael Hooper. I'm going to hand you this for a second.
Well,
We'll put that there. Actually.
so much responsibility.
I was going to jump, but I was worried you were going to put it in quality down. I'll be back in approximately 14 seconds.
14 seconds. 14 seconds. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the George Meyer Show. Today we're talking about chicken. The quality product chicken thighs. I really love those. And the Chiefs have the ball. Back to commentary, some respect. Here he comes. Whee! Hello, pussycat.
Hello.
Just giving them some
That was very dangerous.
George Meyer shows.
I've never done that before, so that could have gone very wrong.
Chiefs used to do that.
I just felt very springy.
Coming in hot, brother. Flip the couch.
Well, I was worried I would go straight into the window.
Stop the stream. That would be so funny, man. Oh.
What happened while I was gone?
They had a line out. Chiefs won the line out, but now it's all done. I didn't really talk about the game. I just said, "Hey, everybody."
It's good to greet, you know?
Yeah.
Bit puffed.
Yeah. I got puffed today. We're doing slurry, and there was this poo in the hose, and I had to pull it, and I'm so unfit. I nearly died twice. Unbelievable. It was a horrible, horrible thing, Hinge.
I woke up kind of late and just chilled.
What, 10 o'clock? What time did you wake up?
Well, I was going to wake up at about 10:30 to play bowls with me mum,
Oh, damn.
but I ended up sleeping in.
Get yourself in that over 40 range, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those women go hard.
It's my mum.
Oh, not your mum.
Tino Nana Satora down the wing. Oh,
He's flying.
he's broken through. He's gone for the risky
Throw the ball
offload, though.
away, though.
Will Harris has been able to clean it up. We're going back for another knock-on advantage.
What do you say?
Nil game, please. Nil finish for DMAC and Dank Chicken Nuggy ASMR. Go, you good thing, George. 59-0, says Mr. Lerm there as well. I don't know why I'm sitting like this now. I feel like it benefits it because they'll be able to hear you better because
Yeah.
it's higher up.
Yeah.
So that's the reasoning
Yeah. There's a hot woman in the game.
in the game.
That's one of that.
I wasn't quick enough. I looked up, but I was behind when you said it.
Absolutely.
So I just saw a man with a camera.
Oh, wow.
He looked nice enough.
Yeah.
Looked like a friendly fellow.
Couple of blokes on blokes.
On the halfway line now. Chiefs with the scrum feed.
Mm.
It seems like there's going to be a lot of scrums in this game.
Why?
Because we've already had like 3.
Maybe that's just, a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the rest like I prefer scrums.
Been fed in. Chiefs now have this ball available at the back. Peter Gastoakula going off to the left-hand side. Bring Gatlin, quick hands. Good take from Atina Nana Satoro. Now running out of space. Namakwananawasi gets put down on his ass. Off to the right-hand side. Brad Weber goes off to Bryn Gatlin. Now Sam Kane. It's a battle of sevens. This game, Kane versus Hooper. Gatlin goes short again to Marakai Selby Rickett, I think it was. It looked like him anyway.
Just
a bit of jogging going on there. Now, nice offload from Summer Penny Finn now.
B-Dog Retallo.
George reminds me of my teddy bear.
Wow. What is your name, teddy bear? What is your teddy bear's name?
Probably George.
Yeah.
Let's hope he just lets the teddy bear sit there, doesn't do other things to it, you know?
Bad teddy bear. Bad teddy bear. Naughty boy, you know? Naughty boy.
And slowly getting used to it. Felt weird not having to wash my hair. Says no mum in there. I know it's not quite the same, but when I went from my hair long at the back to not being there, you keep thinking that you got like something until you don't.
Yeah.
It's like when I used to not really have to sunscreen my back top part, also known as a neck. You know?
Your back top part. That's a neck.
I didn't really have to sunscreen that because there was stuff over it, but now it will get burnt bad. You know? And Chiefs home been winning all of their games since June last year. They're winning in the finals. This year, for real. And thoughts on Joseph Suaalii moving to Union and getting over $1 million a year? I mean, it's enticing because a lot of other NRL players will probably see that and be like, "Ooh,
where's he going to?"
Union.
What team?
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that he had done it. I think he's going. Is it a Super Rugby team that he's going to, Xavier? Or is he going somewhere else? Or is it not even the Super Rugby? Is it the next one down?
We'll be getting $1 million for a year for the next one down.
Although someone like a Terry Kennedy from the Seventh Circuit in Ireland went to the second division in Australia.
Yeah.
No team has been confirmed. Wait, so it's confirmed that he's getting $1 million, but it's not confirmed who's paying him $1 million.
I don't think that would be right.
Unless he's just said that I'm worth $1 million. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe someone said he's worth $1 million, but no one actually wants to pay it. It's like when Usain Bolt decided he wanted to be a footballer.
Yeah.
The A-League signed him up and then realized, hang on, he's quick and all, but he's only good for 9 seconds and then he's done for.
That was random how he just decided to play in the A-League, isn't it?
But then they decided after he wanted more money, they were like, you're not actually worth it, mate. Like, yes, you're a big name, but you brought like 3 Jamaican viewers to the A-League and that's it. It's going to be knocked on by Ben Donaldson. We're going back for a penalty to the Chiefs again. A lot of penalties. My pussycat's name is George, but my teddy bear's name is my childhood hero. Foghorn. Surely you know who he is. Well, he's Foghorn. It's the teddy bear, of course. Kick for touch. Bryn Gatlin does manage to find it. A few empty seats at Allianz Stadium for this game, sadly, but we're working on it.
Australia's,
Y'all are going to hate my guts, but go Waratahs, says Scrum Lass. I mean, they're a decent side, the Tars, aren't they? They were actually the side that a lot of people felt had the best potential this year in Super Rugby until they saw them play.
Yeah.
Brad Weber goes across now to Amuni Narawa.
Oh, wow.
That's a name you haven't heard in a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is ex-Blues winger.
Look at the score.
I don't have Discord on my phone. I tried to look at my cart on something.
It'll be about the fucking...
There it is, the little picture.
Okay, we'll give a look at what a stressful decision.
Wait, so...
Is it to sign with Rugby? Oh, so he's just signing with Rugby Australia.
From 2025.
So that means that Rugby Australia has just sat down with him and said, we'll give you a deal with our main body, and then we'll just set you up with her, which is...
But
you see, I don't understand that, though.
It's interesting because that said 2025, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's Joseph Suaalii set to sign with Rugby Australia from 2025.
See, like 2025 is a long way away. So what if he just goes eventually, nah, not keen, and then just continues with his league?
I don't understand why Rugby Australia does that. They spend $1 million on an NRL player when they should have just focused on trying to get him back when he was in high school. I don't understand why they do that. It's so stupid.
Good evening, gents. Hope you're well. We're doing very well, thank you, Birdie. Hope you are well too. And also, we have got there, hey, Amish and George in the furry. What's up? Did you hear Uncle Ben died? No more Mr. Rice guy?
Oh, nah. Uncle Ben.
Did he?
The brown, you know.
What about Big Ben? They make pies, don't
Uncle
they?
Ben's rice.
Yeah.
Well, he's not talking about Big Ben, is he? He's talking about Uncle Ben. He's
Are they
dead.
related?
Don't think so. One does rice, the other is involved with pies.
Yeah.
But
both savoury.
Big Ben, no, Uncle Ben. Is that an American product?
I think it's Southern Hemisphere.
Uncle
I
Ben.
thought it's Kiwi or Australian.
Yeah.
Can I have a cheese burger, please? That's George's language. He always orders extra cheese.
Yeah, man.
We were in McDonald's the other
cheese that
day.
shit right up.
And we were talking about our wraps. And we were working out what we needed to add,
Extra
what
cheese.
needed taken out. And he put one cheese in. And then he was like, so is that now 2 cheese? And I'm like, no, doesn't come with cheese. That's 1 cheese. So then he clicked it again. So how many cheeses? Well, that's 2 cheese because you just added the second one. But then we got it sorted, didn't we? We did well. Hi, Hamish and George. Hello, William. And also we have got, yeah, all good my side, says Birdie V. Good to hear. And also, I should mention, we are going to be doing the URC match, Birdie, between Leinster and the Stormers. Well, I am anyway. So that will be an exciting game. Be sure to tune in for that, 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Damn.
That should be a good one. And Weber in cruise control, dangerous defending the line, says this news. And also, that's the way George, extra cheese. And oh, hey, it's that guy, the one next to George. Yeah. I've been about,
Been hanging around.
Yeah.
Hanging
around like a bad
He's
smell.
just out
That's
there.
me, isn't it?
He's just out there doing what he does, you know.
If by out there you mean in there, because I don't go outside. Yeah, so
You haven't been outside today?
no, not today. I went outside yesterday though. We went on a road trip yesterday. When is the girls' final? Says Christopher. The girls' final is tomorrow at 2:05 p.m. I believe it is. And got a 10s tournament tomorrow. Can't wait. It's my first game in 1 year. Because you had your knee injury, didn't you, Xavier? So hopefully it does all go smoothly for you in your first game. That's going to be kicked into touch by the Waratahs.
Break a leg, buddy.
not literally. Yeah. He's happy, isn't he, Harry Johnson Holmes?
He's like, yeah, Drew.
Now, going to be thrown in by Dave Parecki. This game's been seesaw.
Yeah.
A little bit even the last 5 minutes or so.
Dropping balls, no real momentum until now. The Waratahs are just running away with this.
That's literally a rolling maul that's running.
Shit.
That's a running maul. And it's just made about, I'd say, 25 meters.
The top speed for that maul would have been 20 kilometers an hour. Getting going.
Gordon goes across to Harris. Back line, the bounce pass.
Calculation.
Well, still manages to find the man.
Bad back line movements.
And a good try. Says, it was decent from Bryn Gatlin, of all people, to sneak his way through. Nina, I broke my wrist, says Xavier there. Yeah. And George is the quintessential Kiwi bloke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a good pie.
Damien McKenzie. You ever realised how quiet it goes when we don't talk?
It's weird in here. It's so quiet in here. We just go fully quiet for a few. It's not a single sound. Ready? So, no, we can't.
We can't because there's an interception. Jake Gordon running it through on the Waratahs. They scored themselves a try.
Yeah.
A little bit of a counter one from the Tars. The first real big line break that they've had throughout this match in Allianz Stadium. Certainly rocking for that try. Gordon rocking the slightly shorter haircut than he had last season. Hi there, George and Hamish. I had a quick break. Chiefs today. Is that couch comfy? It's better than those wooden chairs.
Oh, yeah.
That's why George, he refuses to do streams off the wooden chairs anymore. He says, if it ain't a couch, I ain't there.
Yeah.
Hello, Hamish. If I was in New Zealand, my team I will be behind is the Blues. If I was in Australia, it would be the Force. Are my 2 favorite teams in those countries. They're actually going head-to-head on Sunday as well. And pathetic from the Chiefs to concede against the Tars, who aren't even real Aussie because they play Union, says Joseph. And also, who was the scorer for the Chiefs? It was Bryn Gatlin, who managed to get himself a try. George, you on leg day? Says Far.
League years.
You got some big old leg muscles, don't you?
Yeah.
You got calves on calves.
My calves claim their own independence. Get the taxes going.
Yeah.
Have a civil war.
Who do they tax? Your feet? Your thighs? Your knees? Knees would get a bit of taxing over the
Yeah,
time.
these are some knees, man. You know?
I know, we.
Smack that, you know? Kill someone with one of those bad boys.
Well, you could. Flying knees are dangerous. Just look at MVP in the MMA.
Yeah.
You know him?
No.
Michael Venom Page?
Don't
He
know
once
who it is.
crushed a guy's cranium
Shit, no.
and like dented it because
I'm
he put
good,
his
eh?
knee through it.
I am good.
Fun fact. Sorry for anyone who's eating. Hope you aren't eating cranium or it might put you off it. It's going to be kicked and touched by the Waratahs. It's in 25 metres out now. Chiefs with the line out. Boom, says Mr. Lamb. I enjoy shouting boom every once in a while. Worst place to do that in airport.
I was watching the video today of what's that? Who's the guy that plays Mr. Bean?
Rowan Atkinson.
He was going saying the word Bob.
Bob.
Jeremy Clarkson was like, "You like the word Bob?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You say it weirdly." He's like, "Yeah, I just Bob."
His mouth does more than it should, doesn't it? Bob.
Yeah.
He sticks his head out. Bob.
Bob.
Morning, says Flesham. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. You're coming in at a perfect time. Talking about Mr. Bean and his Bob.
Yeah.
The way that
Bob.
he says it. Bean. I used to do a mean Mr. Bean impersonation.
Do
Then
it now.
then my balls dropped. But
Do it, man. Show us what you're made of.
that is too much pressure.
What's your frog?
Teddy.
Teddy's like, go away, you weird man. Teddy's like, talk to the hand, bud. All right.
Must be a wog. He's here. He says, wow. Meters made 62 for the Chiefs at the moment, 23 from the Waratahs. So not a huge amount of running meters for either of these sides at this point.
My house. Bob.
We're off the referee wanted a bit of it. Now nice wide cut out pass to Tina Satoro. Oh, he's done well to stay on the field of play there. Now Weber across to Gatlin. Here comes Sam Kane, wrestled down by Swinton and Harris. Two strong loose forwards for the Tars. The Chiefs, they scored early. They want to get another one very soon. And yeah, true dats. I don't know where we're at the moment to snooze. That was for, where is the snoozes? And I'll be back. I work till 8:30 today. I need a shower. Says Kano a little bit earlier on. I missed a few messages.
Yeah.
I did a bit slow.
Roosty's Hamish, you're good.
Cheers, Ruth.
Thought that was Mr. Bean. Did you use the movie? Did you see the movie when he goes to France?
When he goes to France. Oh, yeah, Mr. Bean's Holiday. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Scene that always sticks in the brain is when he was eating one of the shrimp and the prawns. You know? Put me off shrimp and prawns.
I sort of find him a little bit mentally frustrating to watch, though.
Bean Sabine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he sort of does something and you go, well, that was a dumb thing to do, wasn't it? And he makes it worse. And then he tries to add, and you're like, this is mentally frustrating.
I feel like he is the classic introvert.
Yeah, he's just such a, like, he just.
He doesn't want to cause too many problems, but from not causing problems, he causes problems.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Amish bro and George bro, welcome in, Vishal. Hope you're doing well. And get your hand off it, George. He's playing with he's playing with his shirt.
That's my shirt, man. Calm your fire.
To be fair, there are other places you could play with the shirt that aren't on.
Around here, is it
yeah,
okay?
that would be better, I think.
Shirt around here.
Yeah, that looks it's a bit tidier, isn't it? And who's going to win, Amish? I think the Chiefs should win, but the Waratahs, they could cause an upset. You never know.
Upsets.
Or the steak tartare, which is raw mince. The waiter was hilarious. And family friendly, says Grumlass.
Kane loves it anyway, so.
Give you a salute, my guy. Says Blues Nate.
See Cadbury on the field. Little losers.
Why?
Well, Cadbury used to be in New Zealand, didn't they?
Yeah, in Dunedin, didn't
And
they?
then they left.
You never went to the chocolate factory,
No,
did you?
never went. And then I was keen for Cadbury because of like they're in Dunedin, they're a New Zealand business, kind of. And then they left and they all went to Australia. I was like, nah, stuff you. Whitaker's all the way. And now look at them. Sponsoring Australian rugby, Cadbury, you know, still trying to tap into that New Zealand market. You know,
You did
Piss off.
eat Hershey's chocolate hot cross buns yesterday, though.
Yeah, I still eat a little bit of Cadbury, but I'm always like, no, I'm going to support Whittaker's.
Mm.
You know?
Hey, my brother George, how's your week been? That's from Marco. You know Marco.
Oh, how is my week been, Marco? I haven't had a huge week up until today, and then today I started at 6:30 and knocked off at 7. And then tomorrow, yeah, I think a big weekend is coming in. Another big weekend.
God.
I don't know how many streams I'll be able to attend this weekend, guys, because I don't quite know what's happening with work. But yeah, so.
It's still 7-all in this game. Marco's a Chiefs man. Deep down. I would always have a beer ready for George.
Yeah,
says Mumbo. Or it's normally a can of Coke or Sprite.
Yeah, I'm not a big beer drinker.
No.
Or I drink RTDs or like Smirnoff or Jack
Vodka
Daniels
Red Bulls. Do you miss Steven?
No.
No, you? You don't
We all
miss the
hated
Irish?
him in the end.
Why? What did he do?
He's a bit of a dick.
Hey, Steven, if you're watching.
Fuck you.
And Daniel said, when's the GoPro footage for the final going up? Oh, do we play up against you, Daniel? The GoPro final, this isn't what you're going to want to hear, but it's probably about maybe 5 weeks away because we've
5
got
years?
a few more videos that are coming out before it.
Oh, damn.
So I believe next week we're going to have the video where we played up against Timaru Boys B, I think it was. Then the week after that, I believe it's up against Timaru Boys A. Then we didn't record that Roncalli one. But then we've got, I think then it's the final. So it is coming, slowly getting edited. But yeah, it's a little way away at the moment.
Pushy shovey.
A bit argy-bargy.
Ooh, Australians have been dickheads.
No, they're all right.
No, they're all right, you know.
And also, Amish Road New Zealand versus Sri Lanka, first ODI. What's the team news for New Zealand side? I think they've gone with pretty much the same as what they had last series for the ODIs, although I think maybe 1-2 change. Something like that. Sadly, we won't be covering that series, but we are going to be doing the Monday morning South Africa versus West Indies. That will be at 1 a.m. that I am doing that one. Looks like the Chiefs going to be taking on the 3. I changed my name on YouTube. I was the person who don't. Oh, okay. So you were... It was something Fortnite, wasn't it? I wonder how much you show up in the footage. I have to make sure that if you do anything good, it sneaks in there, won't I? So that you can see yourself a little bit more. But I'm sure there's going to be plenty of highlights of Alex's batting because that man scored a lot of runs against us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Getting going. Run backwards and forwards.
That's one thing I need to work on for next year is my fitness. Because running back and forth is hard.
Yeah.
And you think it's easy till you do
It's
it.
not easy before that gear on.
No.
Gear, a little bit of gear. Gear.
McKenzie, that looks like it's going to drift away to the right, and it does.
The new pad files.
Mhm.
It says if Greta Thunberg wanted to hire out a male,
this seems like a dodgy path to go down.
Escort, would we walk up to the one and wave her money in front of him and say, "How dare you?" Meaning, how dare he is to hire out.
I don't know about you, but that hurt my brain.
Yeah, I'm
Just
struggle with that one.
There's a little bit of brain hurt. And also, we have got there. How did you get bowled by Alex Pies? It's because I chopped it on. Unfortunately, like that's the thing. I was ready for the short ball, then it was wide outside off stump, and then rather than just playing a cover drive like I normally would,
can you commentate rugby?
Chopped it on. But he's actually the only bowler we've faced that actually bowls bounces, which was kind of nice. I quite enjoy a bounce, even though like if you get hit in like the throat. But if you miss, you're all right.
Wants us to get pissed. Got a dry phone, bro.
How's your cat? Says fucking hell. He died about 5 months ago. So yeah, he probably
with us every day.
A bit decomposed.
Yeah, he's still there though.
Maybe. Yeah, the skeleton would last
Looking
a while.
at me with his one bung and I go.
Yeah, although now we've got Billy Jr., who's not our cat, but he just shows up and he's also ginger like Billy, but he's got a bell.
Billy's son.
You think Billy
accidentally? Billy was tapping that.
Yeah.
Outside the house, and then he had a child, and now Billy Jr.'s like, "Where's Dad?" This is a ring cat, you know.
Yeah. There's a few of those around though. Yeah. And also we have got there all in the chat, and Harry and Alex and Probs the best bowlers. Which one was Harry? Because one of your fellas, oh no, I know Harry. He bowled from the far side. Tell you what, you could ask them, do they actually want their names in the video? Because that's one thing that I could do for you guys is actually put who's who in there if you wanted. Like, if you don't want your name in there, that's fine. I just won't put it. But yeah, if you guys want your names in there, likes of Alex getting his 100, if you want me to say that Alex was the one who scored it, let me know.
Yeah.
Our penalty, in fact, we're having a drinks break because of an injury. Not a lot's happened in the last 15 minutes of this game.
Not a lot.
It's been quite even.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good finish, hopefully.
Yeah.
And also, we have got there, I lost my cat last year, 18 years old he was. I think that's about
It's
how.
so bad when you lose pets. Because you're always sitting there like, you know, it's just sad, you know, when you lose them. It's like, oh.
It was his birthday the other day, old Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats are a little bit different when you lose them, though, because we've got cats at home. And if they're ex-wild cats that we've brought them in, you know, it's like they're still kind of wild. And when they're out in the wild, they just do what they do. And sometimes they just go and they don't come back. Just because that's what cats do, you know.
Yeah. They're like a rebellious teenager, you know.
They're like, see you later, fam.
And then one day you see them on the TV in France.
Yeah.
Quite often happens with cats. End up in France, don't they? We have plenty of feral cats here walking on two legs, though. And I was like, I kind of hope the Waratahs make the upset. The thing is, there's a high chance that could happen because
on two legs.
That early try of the Chiefs made it look like they were going to be dominant, but then they messed up a little bit and they won't care, says Daniel as well. And we are hosting the Rugby World Cup soon, and it would be a crime if the USA don't realize what it was hosting, says Scrumless. Although we've had a few more Americans popping into the live streams now, although most of them are popping in because they've got a bet on Super Rugby. And a lot of the time, unfortunately, they lose their bet. And then they go, oh, I didn't know anything about the comp. That was silly.
Silly man.
Now it looks like Dave Parecki about to throw the ball in. Cats are great, says Far there.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I said it too smoothly the first time, didn't I? Now thrown into the back. Ned Hannigan takes it nicely. That's not Ned Hannigan. That is Hugh Sinclair. Do they have that one?
The boy goes backwards.
Zai Parisi, the mummy, running forward now.
Oh.
Look at his head. Look how much tape he's got on it. He does look like he's got a swimming cap on. Ready to do a bit of the freestyle.
Tape on?
I think it was just because he was bleeding out of multiple spots.
Brain bleeds.
No, not quite.
Usually when you bleed from your head, you gotta like get off the field or something.
Normally, unless they can strap it up real quick. And also, cats are unpredictable, very intelligent. They know things.
Yeah.
My favorite Super Rugby player? I mean, favorite Super Rugby player would have been Vinaya Habusi, but he's no longer in the comp.
Where's he now?
Racing 92. Oh. They signed him so that he could play like 2 games a year.
Where did he play?
Out on the wing for the Fijian drawer. I'd say, I like Ethan Blackett. He can be a bit dirty in the breakdowns, but at least he's trying, you know, and I feel like that's kind of what you want, someone who's going to go out there and try. We got a donation. That's our first ever $11 donation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Moment, we'll go like this. And we'll put that. I don't even know you could donate $11. I thought it was 10. And this goes not only to Hamish and George, but the chat as well. Be safe and continue to have a great day / night. Love you all, says Patty. Thank you very much, Patty. Appreciate it. I didn't know you could do $11.
Oh.
That's a surprise to me. Now, Brad Weber feeding the ball in for the Chiefs. Currently 30 minutes down in this match, and we are still at an even playing field between the two sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's because they flattened the field before they played.
Yeah.
Hence why it's even.
Yeah.
Now Damien McKenzie off to Amuni Narawa, trying to step his way through. I'll donate my liver. I don't think we need one of those at this stage, but
you don't know though.
No, that's true. What's a liver good for? It like breaks down stuff. Or what does your liver actually do?
It cleans. It's like a filter.
Yeah.
It's like a
for
filter.
Your piss, isn't it?
Alcohol, anything. Oh, damn.
That was a big shot.
That Rainier Australian's got a real anger issue.
He's a prop as well, so he's a big man. Yeah. Harry Johnson Holmes.
He's got a real anger issue, that bloke. I'll be watching him. He's going pretty hard. Watch out, he might kill someone.
And you play? I used to play for Waimeti, but That's a long time ago. And what's your high score in cricket? I believe it is 53. Not out. But I haven't, that's the thing. Before this season, I hadn't played for 10 years, cricket-wise. Like, the last time I was playing was, maybe year 8 for South Canterbury.
Had to book him into rehab because he's an alcoholic and everything.
But not quite at year 8, no. I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, we all sat around in class one day and they all talked about the weekend and Hamish went, I went to AA and I'm like, damn, Hamish.
Damn, did you get your license? No, Alcoholics Anonymous.
What are you, 12? Nah, not primary school.
And also, it's your filter, Hamish. And kidney is okay. And also, these two lads that look like some Spates drinkers. Drink Spates, you lose your mates. Much love, Patty. Rip your cat. 18 years old. That's impressive.
Why do you lose your mates when you drink Spates?
That's just the saying, isn't it?
But yes.
Double brown, hit the town. That could be one. DB draft. Get a shaft. No, shafts. No.
Oh, mate, sitting on that young girl, and
he's not even looking at it. That's a woman, the one who thinks hitting on her.
Should I look at this leg? Yeah? Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, cool.
That man's very happy in the front, though.
Look at him. He's having a great time.
I don't even know these people. I feel like there's some sort of girls' team, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're probably saying it, but we can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Hamish, you ever had a Mark Richardson cramp fall while betting? No.
Why does the camera focus on them for so long?
That must be like the under 20 Waratahs or the women's Waratahs side or something like that.
Good looking ladies.
But I haven't had a cramp to that extent. But while I was playing in that game where I got my 50, I almost ended up going down on my calf. Because I always seem to struggle with my groin in terms of keep on pulling it and twinging it and whatnot. But yeah, my calf almost.
That, man. It's so weird. You need to do some stretches and something.
Well, you do stretches for it, but it's just in the motion, you know?
You rip your doing stretches.
Yeah. But the calf almost went, but nothing to the state of Mark Richardson. Yeah. And also Paddy O'Brien, where did he pass? Says far, and hopefully solid win on Sunday. Momentum going into the Chiefs game next week. I went to the Storm game tonight, hence why I'm a little late. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I did see the Storm were up about 20 points to 6 at one point, but I'm not sure how that game actually ended. Any yellow cards tonight? None yet, which is quite impressive. But 32 minutes through, Bryn Gatlin now looking for the dummy on the inside, on the halfway line now. Kicked him behind by Damien McKenzie. Oh, that's a mistake. Was it already out? Or is it a 50-22 in favour of the Chiefs? McKenzie doesn't look happy enough for it to be a 50-22, does he? But they're deciding. They're saying it's been taken back. Yep, 50-22. Kind of. And we won job done. And also the 50-22 from Novmum. So there's going to be now thrown in by the Chiefs. It's a good chance to score.
Yeah.
Very good chance. And now going to get a post-match feed to celebrate.
Well, what you going to get?
Oh.
What you going to get, eh?
What's a good post-match? I feel like something with chicken or a burger or something.
Yeah.
Something that gets you going. Pizza.
Put your hand in the greaser and get that grease and eat the grease.
Wouldn't be that nice, would it?
How to run. Everyone. How to run.
Oh, have to run.
Have to run. Buy everyone big bucks to Hamish and George. Smash that like button. Cheers.
See you later, Mumbo Jumbo Kid. My top score is 50 off 109. I opened and got the other team's total in 35 overs. That's actually very similar to what mine was, Daniel, which you will see in a video coming soon. I also remember when Richardson threw his bat down on the ground. So funny, says far. Yeah, that's got a cramp you don't want to get. The one that, definitely not now that I record games. Although it was a shame that I wasn't able to record the first innings of the Timaru Boys game that we played most recently, because I actually caught the ball in the outfield, which was unlike me taking a catch.
You caught it?
Yeah.
Shit.
But then I also got a really good caught and bowled that if I did have it on camera, it would have been it's impressive.
Yeah.
I bowled it, did the leggy rather than the offie, right? You know what that means?
Yeah,
No? So pretty much I tried to spin the ball that way rather than that way. Spun it. He ended up hitting it. It was going over my head. Jumped up one-handed.
Shit, yeah. Oh,
caught
my
it.
God. Sounds like a bloody action movie, doesn't
it? Yeah. And I was pretty happy with it, and no one was recording. So, yeah. Yeah, that happened. Kiwi lads, Carnus and Skyline GTR by yesterday's read. No, we're probably going to miss the bean car so that I can go around going, bean, just, you know, terrorize the locals. Yeah. It was a little bit. I think I would get a Mr. Bean car if they went like 40 grand.
Was it just a Mini Cooper or something?
Yeah, but to get the right one, they're like 30 plus.
Yeah.
Because then I could wear like a brown suit.
Yeah.
You know? Go, hello.
Shut up, Rowan.
And also, we got another donation from Patty. I have to get on forward.
Hey, Jaws.
Here we go. You want to read that one out, George?
He says, I'm feeling generous, and to be fair, you deserve it. Much love. Keep doing what you guys do best.
Thank you, Patty. You're a very generous bloke. Your wedges did look good. Did you see Patty's wedges in the Discord?
Yeah.
Did you like the look of them?
I wasn't sure what they were.
Okay.
I was like, what is that? I was like, it looks all right, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, they were wedges.
Amelia says she's having an HSP for post-match. So is that? Let's have a guess at what HSP is. Is it
horse sausage pie? Ham, scissors, potato, ham, scissors, potato,
sours,
ham,
pancakes.
Sausage, and pancake. No, that's a terrible combo. Pizza, ham and sausage pizza. That's close to the line for the Chiefs. Now, Brad, that's bad. Brad, we were not quite getting that one right. Halal snack pack. Well, we weren't getting that. I can tell you that.
What the hell is that?
We were not getting that one.
Isn't that like a Middle Eastern thing? Or?
When I got 50 off 109, Alex had to show me up and get 50 off 32. Nice. Now, he seems like the kind of fellow that, like, if someone in the team's scoring runs, he's probably scoring runs too. He's just very good batsman.
Alex.
He good batsman. Hard man to get out. I should stick a GoPro on him. It would be a lot more entertaining than my batting.
Hot spicy pie. No, it doesn't work.
That's close.
Hot spicy pie.
Yeah.
Halal.
And chips with a whole lot of meats and sauces. Right. Oh, yeah. So, like, you could get a kebab back in the day from the Turkish place. And it would be like, I'd like some chicken and chips, but it was like chicken on chips.
Yeah.
And rather than rice.
Like melted cheese.
And you're halal to eat it, and it's nice. Says Blues and 8 and Nick Nack Paddy Whack. Give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling. Why did he come rolling home?
Oh,
was he in a wheelchair?
Oh, he was. I don't know. Maybe he had the car on neutral and he was rolling home.
Just getting
drinks
pushed by the locals. Hey, says Brandon. Hello, Brandon.
Hey, how's the wife, Brandon?
Yeah, I hope she's doing well. The game before he got his ton. He got a golden duck. Oh, okay. I was wondering because he said about how his average was 43. And I was like, I know that he scored big scores against us each time we've played him. And I know that he's been scoring big scores against other people. So I assume there was one really low score. Who got him for the golden duck? Which team was that against?
What's a golden duck?
First ball out. Yeah.
That's a good one to have, isn't it?
Also, we have got the ARDA, little brother. Hope you're well. Says Scrumlash. He's married now, Katie.
He's married now. He's a taking man now, Katie.
He's got a wife.
He's got a missus now. He's a big grown man. He's got a mortgage to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Got a house, businesses to run,
Busy. Now it's going to be TMO to check this one.
Damn. Good on them.
And also Chiefs play Blues next in Waikato. That will be a great game to watch. It will be. We will be covering that one on the channel as well, ladies and gentlemen. So anyone who is new, sure leave a like and subscribe. Right. So Michael Hooper at the ball. He then drops it. See, for me, that's kind of grounded. Like, that's on the line grounded. So I don't think it's going to be anything more than just I think that's a 5-meter scrum for the Chiefs.
How's he doing? Is he doing all right?
Yeah, doing all right. He hasn't been too bad. Well, mate, we'll go like this. We'll go like that as well. Right, so this should be no try. No try. Take him back. 5-meter scrum. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
How you like it. I just don't know why the old man rolled home. I don't know whether she's up at the moment. She might be snoozing. I can't picture it. Why is that a fist bump? Why? Was it a pun? Was the snooze still here?
Man.
No. But yeah, it's an interesting concept to see an old man rolling.
Yeah. Is he fat?
I don't know, because you can
Pretty
roll
fat
without
roll.
being fat, because you can just go sideways, can't you?
Yeah, but it's more like a square tire.
Was he? Wait a minute. This old man, he played knick-knack on my bum. No, how's the song go?
Whoa.
This old man,
Game.
give a dog. This old man, he played knick-knack on my
Give a
thumb.
dog a bone.
Is
You'll
the
make
old
me
man
moan.
just touching the young man?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Is that
Give
why
a dog
you
a
rolled
bone.
home?
You'll make me moan.
I have to remember that next time I come to
Give
your
a
house.
dog a bone. Oh, you didn't, did you? I did. Oh.
Our Wednesday night T20 you got bowled. Do you guys still have a Wednesday night comp going on now, Daniel?
Was he in Timaru?
Yeah. Because
Roncalli or something.
yeah.
I played rugby at Roncalli once.
Did you? Because I'm sad because all cricket's finished down here. But are you guys still going with some sort of T20 league up there? Do you have spare spots? asking for me. I was going to say asking for a friend, but it's me.
Yeah.
You know? Rolling means tripping on ecstasy.
Brandon.
And good now, Katie Dixon. Can you join back into my Discord, please? I did kick you out a few months ago.
OG. He's a top G.
Yeah.
He doesn't want no haters.
Penalty. Oh, in fact, the scrum will go the way of the Waratahs. Now, still 7-all.
Yeah.
How's this happen?
Like the Waratahs have had like 6 or 7 attempts at the try line.
Same with the Chiefs. They're getting close and give a dog a bone. Light up the cone. My eye read. I'm super stoned.
Oh, that's not it now, Johnny. That's not it.
Johnny's that's literally what Johnny did this afternoon.
Oh, you should have been building this afternoon.
Yeah, but it's always more fun when you see 3 of the thing you're building.
It's not efficient though, is it? You know? The people come to so you build my house. Yeah,
he's just sitting out the front drooling on a piece of wood.
Why is there no center beam? Oh, shit. Well, I did some rugs to see.
And now we've done just a few school fixtures. It's a shame, isn't it? I feel like I was just getting right into the cricket season, and now it's over.
This is a shame. I literally do not know what's going on.
I just have to come to Timaru and try and organise like a random T10 or T20 comp. Not a comp, maybe like a one-off match.
Make some money off this.
Well, we won't.
$20 entry fee.
$20 to pay a T20.
Each team has to pay $20 and each visitor has to pay $5 to come down and watch.
We'll
advertise it in the local paper and we'll really promote the shit out of it.
You're going old school.
We can get like 200 or 300 people tuning up.
I don't think you'll get 200.
We're going to have naked women on the side of the field.
There might be a few more.
And we'll be making thousands, mate.
I know I go to it too much, but is your cousin busy?
Well, Hamish. Right, she's stripping underneath it, my friend.
You'd be keen, wouldn't you?
Paid her enough, probably.
Everyone's got a price.
Yeah.
Sam Kane.
Got a price.
I don't think we'll put that in the paper, though.
Naked woman down at cricket this weekend. Come down, $20 entry fee.
I'll get a test game going. I'm actually very keen. Because that's one game or one format that I wish we played. Is like you have I don't know how you do it. You probably have to do it on a Saturday and a Sunday. Only have like a 2-day test with about 110 or 120 overs per day. Okay. And then everyone bats twice, theoretically. Like that would be absolutely awesome. If you find enough people, like that's the thing. If we could get 2 teams together.
Oh, man. I'll be able to get a Coca-Cola for half time.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy.
Absolutely.
I think there's maybe Sprite out there, though.
That would do.
But yeah, test match cricket is a format that I feel like my batting definitely favours me because I'm too slow for these short format ones. No, too slow. Too slow. Johnny's donated $4.20. $4.20. Cones on us, boys, is what Johnny's just put.
I like that.
Yeah.
We'll sell that with some merch, Johnny. Cones on us.
And see, I can't slog those. Yeah, so we'd both be suited for the short form, the long format. Like, that's one thing that I wish I had some sort of ability of setting up, like a 2-day, even if it was you played 2 days of one weekend and then 2 days of the next weekend and had like a 4-day test combined of 2 weekends. Now, of course, rain and whatnot would impact it, but I feel like that would actually be something that would be absolutely awesome to do. You just need people to be able to do it because you need 2 teams of 11. But if it was doable, there'd be certainly an entertaining one to take part in, and also to have some recordings of. G'day, George. Did you find the Sprite, did you, buddy?
Yeah, there's only Sprite there, you know.
Only Sprite. I thought there was.
We're going to do this.
A good half of rugby. Waratahs defence holding strong. Yeah, they've been doing well. You ready?
You guys like this? Ready?
Oh, it's just gone on the mic. It was crisp though, wasn't it? Did you all enjoy that? That's why it's good, says Daniel. We're trying to organise a test match, George. You know? How many of your Roncalli side now are into rugby season? Daniel, how many of them play rugby rather than just cricket?
The old my contracting sponsor, you know?
Yeah. Oh, hey, what? Everyone wears a kit with my contract on it. You're all good. You're making moolah. That would actually be so much fun, though.
Farms.
No. No, but if anyone needs their farm dealt to, you know, if you want your farm to get it, this is your promo, right? You should say this in your ads. If you want us to give your farm a good seeing to, call Maya Contracting.
We'll blow your farms back out.
Absolutely brilliant. That would work. It would work very well. Walked out at 36 minutes. No, we were both well for Blues night and scrum last. Absolutely. Blowing out. Hey, rugby, some boys high first do 2-day matches. They play for the whole day, then next week play the next day. Yeah, see, I feel like that is something that could certainly work. Even, it might sound weird to do it, but you could do it over two different locations. We got $23. I didn't know these numbers existed.
Damn.
Thank you very much, Kano. And sorry, Padsa, got to have one up on you. I see why it's 23. I agree with you, though. They definitely deserve this. Keep up the awesome work. Love the Frisbee golf video, too. Absolutely hilarious. Come on, Chiefs. Second half, demo job, please, says Kano. Yeah, not many people have seen that Frisbee golf video, so you're one of the few.
Everyone comment something in the comment like a K if you watched it. Just to let us know how many people watched it.
Well, they could say yes.
Yes, or something. Yes, yeah.
We got another. Let's get behind the Chiefs. Oh, he's just one up to you again, Kano. It's becoming an auction at the moment. I feel bad for switching so early. He knows what he's done.
Kano's just sitting there going, what the fuck is this? What just happened?
Oh, McDonald had a farm with a knick-knack there and a moo-moo there. But yeah, I feel like a 4-day test would be brilliant. Like even if, like I know that, yeah, I know, but like over the weekend, like for some people that sounds like misery, but like that would be fun. You play Saturday, Sunday at one ground. You play Saturday, Sunday the next week at the other home ground. So you're playing both places so that you don't have to travel as much.
Yeah.
And then 2-day. Yeah, even 2-day. Do 120 overs or something in one day if you can. That would be a lot, but play 110, 120 overs in one day. Then either the next day or the next week, do the next one. And some people won't last. True, if you get an injury early, you're pretty much done for, unfortunately. But like, it would be quite cool just to be able to add, like you probably have to have some sort of thing of rolling subs.
Yeah.
So you either end up like having 4 or 5 players that could come in just in case there's an injury. Like the keepers, you feel sorry for them because they've got to have their hands slapped 50,000 times while playing. But yeah, it'll be good fun. We've got our breakup 2 days in the future. I don't know why I said that so weird. We're going bowling for the cricket team.
Oh, okay. You go to the strippers in Queenstown.
Half our team's like under the age of 17.
So, kids got to learn one day, you know?
Yeah, that's true. We got another donation. This time $20 from Marco. So at 1 ounce G.
Yeah, 1 ounce G.
And also we have got there now. You're getting me excited, and plus your team have a lot of older people. True. So it might be tricky to organise with the older members, but I think it would be something.
Half riders be kicking in halfway through the second day.
Like you'd have to do it soon though. That's the only thing. It would have to be within the next like 3 weeks before it gets really wintry, because you're probably going to have to replace that ball quite a bit. But just 2 teams head to head, not even like an official game. Like yes, you'd have a score and whatnot, and you'd work it all out, but you wouldn't do it like too professionally. what is happening in this chat? Why is there so much money? I'm asking the same thing, Sam Henry. For some reason, everyone's just in a very generous, giving mood.
This is what we do nowadays, Sam. It's a signal.
I feel like we need, you know, how some people have like the thingies of like top donators that go across the bottom. I feel like we need to put their names on there.
Yeah.
Do I know how to? No. but do we need to?
We'll
yes.
learn.
So I
We'll learn
believe
these things.
at the moment, even though I will say it's not a competition, but I believe it's Padza, then Marco, then Kano.
Okay.
That order. So I feel like, tell you what, you're going to hold on to that. I'm going to go in front of you on my knees.
You gonna suck me off or what?
No, don't worry. I'm going to come over here. Oh, we got another donation from Kano.
Kano's coming in here with the big shot. He's balling tonight, lads.
You guys need some sort of like special mention. Just for what you've done so far. So
We're gonna create a thing here.
We're going to create a little.
Yeah, we're gonna send this hard. I'll let you guys get the representation you deserve.
How do you spell don't?
Well, that's a horrible. Don't you had Donadise? No, what's that? What's going on?
There we go.
That's not that.
No, that is it.
You sure that's it?
Yep, that's it. It's auto-corrected, so you trust it.
We auto corrected.
Had the Blaze and Marco
Vanapola. Yeah, you know, you're only on about 500k a season, Marco Vanapola. You should be donating millions, bud.
Right.
Don't say that.
There we go. That's just a little thank you that you get your name across the bottom of the
Oh,
snap.
damn. Oh,
Nothing
wow.
too fancy, but it
Yeah,
did my
yeah,
work.
yeah,
Yours
yeah.
was that told me did my 55. Your 55 did not work, Paddy, but 55 seems like quite a bit to be donating on a random live stream. So I want to settle down just a little bit, you know.
The horses
Very
here.
appreciative of this, but don't go crazy. We don't want you to go bankrupt. Reds and the Rebels happening tomorrow night. Fun fact.
Damn.
I'm not doing it.
Why not?
I'm going to be going to sleep early.
Oh,
Thanks for being in my 100 subscribers special live stream. No worries. I did see it pop up and I recommended, so I thought I'd pop in, say congratulations, well done.
say hello.
Yeah.
Some good looking
And
ladies.
also iPad cut out, and I think people will want to. Yeah, I think if you can find 22 players who don't mind who's on their teams, like I think amongst Timaru Boys, Ron Carley, you could probably find enough people to take part in one. And then, of course, some of our team as well. I'd like to think that they'd want to take part. And then you throw in alongside that, maybe worst comes to worst, you get either someone from Twizel or a couple of the other ones. It's more for the guys who play cricket but don't play rugby.
Yeah.
So you still got some sort of opportunity. So, like, what ground? Probably, I mean, Knots is a nice cricket ground in terms of, like, watching cricket. But you probably go Knots and then maybe a day up wherever you guys
Someone
are.
was shade.
You wouldn't do it at that Anzac Square or whatever that one is.
Was that?
The one next to the old swimming pool where we played our first game up against you guys. Because, like, that ground, no offense to that ground, but it's just, like, the hassle of getting the ball off the road and the short boundaries wouldn't be as consistent. So maybe you play it at Old Boys.
No offense to that road, but what else does it do?
Although Old Boys, you'd have rugby coming up very soon. So you'd have to find one that specialises in cricket.
But not only park or the high school ground.
And it's bad, says Daniel, yeah.
Because like Old Boys we use, Celtics getting used, Harlequins.
Mixed teams would be fun, doing some sort of draft system.
Mixed teams with rugby's great.
Oh, no, not like mixed as a men and women. Although you guys have a couple lady players.
Yeah.
So
a couple of shielders.
That's such an old school word.
A couple of bloody shielders up in here to play a bit of cricket.
On the 14th of April, my true love go to. No, I'm going to the Hurricanes training facility. Nice. I know that you spotted Arangi Oval. Oh, imagine playing at Arangi Oval.
Who's that?
That's like the Flash one.
But
in
where is
Timaru.
it?
Yeah, Arangi Oval.
Why do you not play there?
Because it's like too upgraded.
Who else plays there?
Like the higher up competitions.
Why aren't you there?
Because we're lower competition.
So what? Like, what grade are you?
Third.
So what grade? Grade 1 or something?
Probably like seniors or second grade. I think may play there sometimes. Mixed rugby at Brian Panny's match. Says Lax Axel. And also I got my food. I'm eating home now. And I was the HSP, says Scrum Lass. And then, yeah, I'll have a chat with my my uncle, but he also helps with the club. And I'll just ask the question of, is it something that anyone would at all be keen for? Because worst comes to worst, if we can find enough between the two comps or the teams, worst comes to worst, you do it unofficially.
Imagine you organise this and a massive brawl breaks out.
Just everyone's like umpiring just turns to rubbish and everyone starts throwing
corruption
fists.
starts to come through the whole system. That guy over there is giving people hundreds. That's George Meyer. What?
I feel like it would be quite a cool thing to do, though. Like, put our Kiwi lads' name on it. Kiwi lads test match.
Yeah.
Annual test match, eh? Get it each year. That would be. Tell you what, you've given me ideas now, Daniel. Do you have Discord? Baxter's here as well. Baxter, this is good timing because you play cricket too. Me and Daniel from Roncalli, you know him.
Daniel Henry's
He's
caught
in
you.
your team.
Sam Henry's caught you.
Yeah? Where was it?
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, the Hurricane shorts on. Yeah, I got them cheap. Because no one wanted them.
I've always said Hamish is secretly a Hurricane supporter.
It's just they have the cheap shorts, so I got them. Baxter, go back a bit. Says Daniel, yeah, we're talking about possibly trying to organise a test match between two sides in our cricketing group. But, of course, you need 22 players who are willing to play multiple days of cricket across multiple weekends. Unless, of course, it ends up going south and everyone gets bowled out cheaply early.
Yeah.
I feel like, because that's the thing, during the regular season, we played 2 T20s on the last day. I bowled 1 over.
Yeah, man.
But, like, as a spinner, you want to bowl like 10 on the trot and just keep on going and going and going. And did you see I was mentioned on the 2 Cents podcast earlier in the week? I did. Did see that Tony gave you the nice shout out on there. And I reckon 2 days, says Daniel. Do you think you'd do it Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday one day or one weekend and then Saturday the next weekend as well? How do you think that would go? And how many overs in the day would you go with? Would you go with 100 or would you go try and get as many as you physically can before a certain cutoff point? Because now we're getting around that stage of the dew and whatnot, so you might have to finish a little bit earlier. Kiwi Lads Apparel, let's go. Yeah, could stick a Kiwi Lads logo on the back of some kits. Charge people $500 for it. And I'd definitely do a test match. Yeah, that's the thing. If there's enough interest in the teams and we can get enough people actually wanting to play in it, I don't think you'd need it officially licensed or anything like that. You just need a ground to play it on. And just ask if we can play it at Knots. And they say, yeah, then you go, yeah, sweet. We'll do it. 100 a day, says Daniel. Do you have Discord, Daniel? And are you friends with Baxter? Because Baxter has Discord with me, which we might end up having to discuss a little bit more. I'll see how many of our team, when we go bowling, would actually be interested in a test match of some sort, even though it's part of the off season. And they'll probably, if they just try and shut it down, I'll just be like, okay, no worries. I'll see what I can find up north. I'll just get some of the young guys. That filled in the whole of halftime. That was actually a very good, productive chat, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it probably sounded random. Also, we have got the test game sounds fun in theory until you do it. You realize how difficult and tiring it is. Yeah, I love a bit of tiringness though. I've done 20 hours of live streaming throughout 24-hour periods. I feel like I want to do something physical that tires me out rather than talking.
Get a job.
We poured concrete, didn't we?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Sorry everybody.
Is it still plugged in?
Everyone's got the earplugs on.
Okay,
I need to tighten
I
that.
want to touch that, yeah.
Yeah, you need to tighten that up.
Just tighten her up. Any Fijians on the field? Not many. Amoni Narawa might be one of the only guys on there. And who got the try so far for the Chiefs? We saw the try of Pring Gatlin. And then for the Brumbies, the Waratahs. That's why my brain went blank, because the Brumbies aren't playing. For the Waratahs,
Blank brain.
it was Jake Gordon who got the interception try. Those wingers are Fijian, they always are. Yeah, that's the thing. Where's Nemani Nadolo? He must not be too far away from making his way onto the field. If he is in the side, that is. On my laptop.
In some game, 7-0 at half time. You're thinking of Six Nations, wouldn't you?
Six Nations coming up very soon.
Get some hot Sheilas.
Some talented rugby players, of course, going to be taking part in the match.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll get Discord tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have to start up some sort of group and see how we can make it happen. Because
that can't be tamed.
Is Baxter still here? Because would your dad be interested in being some sort of role of involvement in it? In terms of whether that is umpiring or helping organise, just because he was umpiring that last game we played up against you. Hopefully my fingers will be fixed by then. They're still in tatters.
Shit's fucked, you know.
You'd be a great doctor.
Yeah. Come into the doctor's room, half eating my lunch, piece of chicken, put that on the table. What's
Your
wrong?
hands will be just real greasy and you just shake someone's hands and just
You'll be like, what's wrong? Well, I got stabbed 6 months earlier. I'm just doing a checkup. They're like, what do I do? Don't get stabbed. Oh, okay. Don't get stabbed. It's not good for you.
Big kick downfield from the Waratahs. Well, it's not, is it? Just causes unnecessary problems.
Yeah.
Also, I don't really know. He's been quite busy lately. Yes, it might be hard to get adults involved, but we need some sort of adults because we need structure. It's weird to think that I'm an adult.
Like, I know.
I'm like,
it's weird, isn't it?
We need an adult involved.
Yeah, you are the adult.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Baxter are there looking at you as the adult.
Yeah. I'm sure we can find someone to umpire, though, and like just help out with that. I feel like organising it wouldn't be the hard part. It's just making sure people actually show up. You know, that's the big thing. And also, he's coaching my little sister's football team. Yeah, so that might be a bit tricky. So maybe don't ask him because he might get annoyed. But we'll find something.
Get annoyed.
Are you keen to play in at Baxter if we did it?
Dad, can you help us play cricket? Never liked you, kid. All right, Dad, thank you.
We can get two teams even if they are mixed. Yeah, even if it's just a mixture of Roncalli and Waimeti and Timaru boys, just numbers, getting enough people. And yeah, it'd be fun. I like the idea of Test match cricket, and I like the fact that if I'm saying all this, I bet you I'll go out for a golden duck. Yeah. Organise the whole thing to be 200 overs.
You're just walking back to the edge of the field like, fuck us! You like organise it, there's a camera and everything. You're like, the organiser of the event has gone out golden duck. You like, take the cameras away. Fuck off.
Well, the good news is I get to bet twice.
It's off to KSC. Gone.
Be right back, says Daniel. A few boys people will. Yeah, I think as long as they don't have rugby commitments, like or basketball as well as the other one that started up, like there would be people who would be keen. Because I feel like it ended too early, our cricket season.
Basketball's shit anyways.
It's all right for tall people.
It's all right for tall people. You know?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. What if you're not tall?
Well, then you struggle a bit. But, you know, you get there. I'm the major sponsor for my son's rugby team. My name will be on the player jersey. Nice. I could get my dad to sponsor our test match. You could get your dad to sponsor our test match.
Yeah.
He'd be so keen. We'd go up to him, say, how much would you like? We'd like $5,000, Alistair, just to make it run smoothly. He would literally kick us out.
5K, please. 5,000.
Hopefully that translates to free Chiefs tickets courtesy of New Zealand Rugby. Yeah, deal's a deal, I guess. There's going to be a scrum feed now for the Chiefs. Going into Ramika Puihapi. That'll be a lot of fun, though.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah. You're all right?
Yeah. Just vomited a little bit
there. Yeah. As you do. Is Will Jordan returning in the Super Rugby game this season? I hope so, but it's not confirmed yet. Because he's kind of got what Isaac had.
Athlete's foot.
No, does Isaac have athlete's
foot? Yeah, he did once, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's a really bad thing or not. It's sort of just, you know. Yeah, he's got the, he's got a concussion or something.
Yeah, he took a head knock and then now hasn't quite.
Isaac went through like a stage where he had bad headaches and he was vomiting, he'd get nausea, and that's because he got knocked out during their rugby game.
That was the first rugby game I came to watch you guys.
Right next to the sideline. Isaac's dead.
And the thing is, the first game that my mum went to watch my dad play, he broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've got a tradition of making people hurt themselves when we go to a game.
Yeah.
Another game that we went to, I remember when Scott, you know him? Scotty W, he ended up knocking his 2 teeth out, didn't he? Because he didn't want to wear a mouth guard.
Yeah.
What a goose. Right? Had teeth looking like mine by the end of the game. Hey, by form, straight out. And Eddie, you're looking good, Eddie. And there was an old lady that swallowed a pie. Is she dead? It depends if she ate the tinfoil part of it too. Because I feel like tinfoil wouldn't go good through the system. That's a good kick from Mackenzie. Gone over. And do you think why Maddie will want to? I think I could find us maybe 3 or 4 players, hopefully. If not, maybe more. I'm thinking through our side. I think my uncle, he would slightly be keen, but it's whether or not he's got enough time to be able to take part in it.
Yeah, man.
I think Isaac, who wasn't our keeper, I think he'd be keen to do it. Connor's a bit of a 50-50. Young Maxwell would play. Zach wouldn't. He's already half-bite given up. Jacob, maybe. Axel would be keen. Axel loves playing cricket. I think some of you guys play with Axel in South Canterbury, so he'd be keen to have a few more goes. And, yeah, you just got to get enough sides and make sure that Alex is on my team and we're all good.
Axel plays for South Canterbury. Why doesn't he represent, like, the bigger grades?
Because he's only one of the lower level, like year 9 and younger, I think. Or something like that. And yes, in front, finally, says Novma.
Yeah, finally.
And I'm off, everyone. Had a good night. Good day to you all. Thank you for the stream. Thank you very much for your donations, Patty. You have got your name cemented at the bottom of the screen, and it will be there for the rest of the live stream as well.
Well done, Pedzo. Well done.
Got to clap with that side down like that.
Your fingers aren't broken, though.
One of them might actually be, though. That's the problem. But I researched it, and it was just like, put it in a splint. And
there's nothing you can actually do.
Yeah, I'm pouring concrete tomorrow. So I kind of can't.
Tomorrow?
No, like that was when we poured concrete.
You're saying you're working on a Saturday. No way, bro.
Not for anything other than live stream. Wise. How's it, gents? Says Justin. Welcome in the Baileys here. I think you get maybe Axel, maybe Todd if you're lucky. I don't know whether Jess want to play because she's got squash.
Who's Justin?
Justin was here earlier, although it was a different Justin, I believe. I broke my collarbone when I was 13, first year at high school playing rugby. I was probably 60 kgs and 210 kg Tongans hit me. I got smacked. Yeah, that's when you realise that size does matter a little bit in rugby. Because as much as everyone's like, I like watching Chisel and Colby because he manages to run past them. But you try that in a lower level.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Because dead, you know. Down he goes. Rest in peace.
You can have a good step on you, but if a big man wants to crush you, a big man will crush you. You know? No matter how well you step, he'll just hit you late.
Yeah.
Come on, the Chiefs, says Christopher.
The rest, I didn't see anything. Of course, he didn't, mate. Corrupt.
And just dropped in. It's a lot closer than I expected. Yeah, very close game at the moment between these two sides. And go Padza.
So
GG Padza says, Kano.
How do I corrupt this little competition? Do I have to see money in the right places to get a result? Bet money on it?
Oh, the Super Rugby game.
No, your test cricket match.
Oh, test cricket. Well, I would say just back Alex.
No. I got to make
sure.
sure.
On my team, I'm happy. I'm the organizer. I can draft them in my
That's what I mean. I've got to get for you. You've got to start influencing you.
He's playing tomorrow.
You want a bit of money, do you?
So tomorrow, Highlanders play the Fijian Drua. Waratahs. Moana Pacifica play the Hurricanes, and then Rebels play the Reds. So those are the 3 ones that we've got coming up. And also tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., I am doing the game between the Stormers and the Leinster side. So that will be a good game. And up the Canes says Baxter Blades in there as well. And I wanted to look like a tough guy and tried to walk it off like I was okay, trying to act hard in front of the boys. I was crying so much in my mind. It was painful as a mother effer, says Marco. Yeah, it wouldn't feel nice, the collarbone. I feel like the thing with me is the pain would suck, right, of breaking a bone. Yeah. But I think the idea that a bone's broken would also, wheeze me out.
Yeah, man.
Like for my finger, it wasn't, I don't think I broke it because if it was, sideways,
yeah, man,
I would have been like,
yeah, bro.
Hello. The worst ones, right? We won't talk about it for long. But when it's like a proper fracture and then the bone sticks out, yeah, those ones suck.
Splinter. Like a splinter.
No, not quite like a splinter. Like rather than a piece of wood going in, a bone's coming out. God. Keep on waving it around, don't you?
We had an English guy working for us one day. He's like, I've got a splinter. I was like, oh, yeah. Look down, there's a piece of steel stuck in his hand. was like, well, I think you mean like a wood splinter. That's a full-on like little piece of steel stuck in your hand. I was like, you're gonna lose your hand.
Hello, young men. Hello, Distracted Sports. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Hello.
I'm going to go. I'll be back. Hopefully, good luck, says Daniel. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. I asked the team on Sunday whether or not they're keen. And, yeah, just find out numbers in terms of when we would actually get to be able to do it. The main thing. Because it would be quite cool, wouldn't it? I feel like getting a test match going. And compound fracture says big unit. And also compound fractures is when the bone is sticking out. I thought it was called that, but compound always makes me think that it's compact. But it would kind of be the opposite of compact, wouldn't it? Because it's out. It's sticking out the side. Have you also, I've got any car games on Xbox? I think I got Forza Horizon. Other than that, though, I don't really have many car games.
I downloaded that game and I still haven't played it.
No, it's one that if you really like your cars and customizing them, it's good. But I don't know anything about cars. Like I just changed the color of them and go, wow, it's fast.
Wow, it's fast. Woo!
I'm not in the ball up for the Chiefs.
Cars, but...
Yeah. I'm going as well. Have a good night, boys. Should probably get some rest from streaming. Amish says Baxter. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow morning.
Baxter.
And then a couple more tomorrow afternoon as well. Yeah. See you later on. And has it been a good game? I'm watching the Battle of Brisbane, says Distracted Sports. It's been lackluster to some extent. Like sometimes a close game's close because both sides are defending well. This game, it's more both sides are attacking badly, which sounds harsh, very harsh, doesn't it? I don't mean it in a harsh way. It's just drop balls and everything along those lines are just costing them a little bit. It's Georgia's birthday. Whip out the tunes. Not quite. 29th, 5 days away. And also a good chiropractor, though. Hi, brother, how you doing? Says Andy Mike. And then know that feeling when you get smacked by Big Island boys while playing rugby's ouch. See, I never got that feeling because they'd never pass the ball out wide. Like, we had to tackle a lot. Because
when did you play? Under 8s or something?
Under 9s? Under 10s?
But different?
Yeah. Well, there's still some big boys. Like Elliot. Elliot was a full-grown man at that point. He was large. Another donation from Marco. I think that almost bumps Marco up above. Petzer does it for the top donors.
So wait, he's behind both of them on the finger. Is it in the order?
It is in order.
So he's at the back, but he needs to be at the front.
I think. Well, I don't know if he's more than Kano.
Represent the fam, you know.
I just realised that I've messed up in terms of the calculations. But I think he does leapfrog Petzer. Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. We don't normally get donations. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Also, Cool Mike says Annoy.
Better call Saul.
And what kind of mic are you working with? Is it the Yeti? It is the Yeti XLR today.
Blue.
No. Yeti XLR. Oh, yeah, blue. It says blue, doesn't it? But yeah, it's an XLR one, which we'll be able to plug into our multi-mixer once we get it all sorted out. And can you give us your dream front 8 in the Southern Hemisphere? That's hard.
Can't.
Number 1. Did you go kits off? The spicy plum?
I don't know.
2, Malcolm Marks would be right up there, but then also Simasoni Taukiaho.
Well, the Chiefs are about to score, bro.
They are. And Moni Narawa. I don't know why I'm facing sideways. I think it's because I touched the thing. And when does George sorting out his betting app? I think he did sort it. Did you?
Yeah, I got it sorted out, but I've never done anything. I got $10 in there. Should probably get that out.
It's just George, pleased to see you. True.
Oh.
And also, yeah, Geordie was loving it on the side.
Oh, yeah, I got a boner.
Do you?
Yeah.
God. That's how you know that it's working, though. That's a good thing. Isn't it?
I guess so.
For reproduction.
Yeah, I guess so.
Weber off to the left. Mackenzie Waikato pass. This has to be a try, doesn't it? Satura 5 minutes up on the line. They're getting close, though. Still, the
do you want to hold this
got
now?
The advantage as well. I could do if you want. What do you get bored?
Yeah.
Now Weber off to the right-hand side. Mackenzie just runs it straight at the big man.
WARATAHS won it? No.
Another penalty advantage.
No.
Imagine trying to play rugby in Auckland as a kid, 100 kg Tongan kid, 6'1" at 10 years old.
They grow big young, those Polynesians.
Now, nice step from Negative inside ball. Narawa scores. And the Chiefs go in for the try.
Nice one.
And Lydia says you're due another haircut, Hamish. I kind of am, aren't I? This part.
Is Lydia losing her interest?
Maybe. I've lost Tony's missus' interest in myself. That's good for Tony, though.
Well,
Yeah, this part just dangles down like that, and it really annoys me. So it seems like I'm going through an emo phase. I'm not. I don't own any of the emo attire. It's the first part of it, isn't it?
you were about to. At one stage there.
Yeah. Well, that's because I was getting around with one, wasn't I?
You're not going to go full bogan.
No, couldn't go full bogan.
Hey, we should walk up to me one day. What up, you Shay? You're like, whoa, man. I know you're getting some puss, bro, but calm down.
Nuttlewood, the try score we should mention as well. Jed Holloway leading him through the gap. Any other random sports videos coming? Well, that's one thing that we kind of want to do is trying random things because life's too short not to try things. Good shot. What?
Yeah.
You'll make a great emo, Hamish. I think so.
I think you would.
I think so. I think it's long enough.
So get the chat right, Ooh. You look like that guy in that video I sent you. You want to get to me? You gotta go through him.
It's a great video.
I love those videos.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think my hair's like rough enough to be an emo. Like my hair goes too straight and it's too soft, which sounds weird to say, but
it's weird,
just like I used to get patted while I was at school by the girls.
Weird. Your hair is weird, mate. Right?
It's too soft. It's like a cat. Like girls used to come up and just go like
you
that.
Get some dirt in that hair.
Yeah, get a bit of grit going.
Yeah,
grindy. Give us your email impression. I think that was it. I just put it down and kind of went, you gotta smile less, but smile on the inside. What do emos find like good? Like what do they smile at?
Deaf.
Oh. Don't take one of them to a funeral.
Flowers.
Interesting. You're straight out. Oh no, you're straight and soft to the bone. I am. That was my other problem, was that stroke me. Well, that stroke me. That stroke me, yeah. The girl.
Give you a tuggy.
No, the girls back in high school. But then everyone knew that, like, if there was a fly, I wouldn't kill it, would I?
Yeah.
So I'm a bit pudgy, like soft on the, like my bones probably don't have enough iron and calcium, I'm like a big teddy bear, Oh, mate, almost got a seat up his ass. Would have been unfortunate, wouldn't it?
He hasn't drank his Powerade yet. So
no.
Oh.
He's got his ankle. That looked like an Achilles, though. They love Pokemon. Yeah. And Nankerville is a nice footballer. He'll be eligible for Ireland, or will he be eligible for Ireland? And even though he played AB's 15, not sure. I don't know how it quite works because I think he'd have to play over there for like 4 or 5 years, isn't it, or something like that for the new thing. And Big Emo Girlfriend is a different sort of gravy, mate.
Yeah.
Says Lex Axel.
You'd be getting that gravy though, you know what I mean, Lex? You'd be tapping that.
I don't like gravy that much.
Did you say that to her?
No.
You should like, get this gravy. I don't like gravy that much. So what
no,
do you mean, huh?
I'm
I
good
don't like gravy that much. I
don't really like gravy.
I can't hear you. I don't like gravy that much. She's like, I'm not giving you any gravy.
We're just in the KFC drive-thru. I don't like gravy.
She's like, it's just dirty talk. I'm just trying to get you in the mood. I don't like gravy.
Who got the most chicks at school out of you two? Well, my chick count at school is probably, I guess, about 0.1.
What? You got a girlfriend, didn't you?
What years of high school are we talking, though?
Well, I mean, you skipped half of it.
Yeah. So, like...
I didn't get... I went out with old Migos in year 7.
Same, yeah.
So, you got out for the same year I did. Well, I went out there for one night, and then I broke up for the next morning because it wasn't working out.
What do you mean it wasn't working out?
It wasn't working out, man. Yes. I thought about it for the night, and I came in the next morning. I was like, I'm sorry, Megan. She's like, don't do this. And I'm done.
See, me and her went out probably about 4 times throughout primary school. We shared a stick and
she was a little homie.
Thank you, lads. George and Hamish. Lads, we got another donation of your lovely man, Hamish. Lydia, think you should date a nurse that works night shift. That would actually work quite well. Does she know any? No, we're often into Maru at night time.
Yeah.
And at the night and day, because it's close to the hospital, like some ladies come by in their nursing attire, don't they?
Yeah.
George kind of does that motion towards them and they run away.
No, I don't.
No, you can't see other hands, so you're all good. Yeah. Mm. Yes, I love potato and gravy from KFC. I'll give you a like if George is let loose with the clippers. I wouldn't trust him with a haircut.
Oh, I might give you a mullet.
Yeah, but there's also a chance that like you'd get a buzzer and just go and then go done.
Yeah.
You know, and nurses are all good. Yeah, at least you know that like if you fell over down the stairs or something, unless she pushed you, like she might help you. She might know what's going on.
She helps you if she pushes you down the stairs.
Oh, sorry, I think I tripped
Sorry,
a bit.
is your leg broken?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what to do.
Oh, it looks like you won't be going out with the boys, will you?
No golf today, buddy.
Penalty goes the way of
That bloke's
the
right.
Waratahs. He's very happy about it as well. I married one. And I always stop the email impression and tell the truth. You're Chad. You Chad. What's a Chad? Is Chad like good or bad?
Chad is like a frat boy, sort of, isn't it?
I'm about as far as you can get from
Chad
a
is
Chad.
like a
Alpha male, in it?
Yeah, or a fuck boy.
Yeah.
Chad.
So
yeah.
I don't think I fall into either of those
I don't
categories.
know what a Chad is. I see them on Instagram reels. Your typical Chad. He drinks Red Bull. Was it? He drinks Red Bull.
Oh, I've never had a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Dry time. And that man's screaming a 3. And I was like, do it, George. Says Faber. Now it's going to be thrown in. Going to the front. This is a good opportunity here for the Waratahs. They're only 2 meters out from the line. Rolling over the line. Is it going to be held up or is it a try? It looks like the ball was down for Michael Hooper. I was like, have you ever had a meal? Yes. Oh, from the caravan at the Repco car park on a Friday night on route? No, we normally head north. And we're doing Maina, which involves having the windows down, blasting back street boys. I want it that way, down the main street, doesn't it? It's a bit of a cheat. We got another donation. Tony. Back to the Battle of Brisbane. Good stuff, boys. Say hi to Lydia for me, Tony. Tell her that I will get a haircut soon.
Tell her I love her.
Oh, that's...
Who the hell is he? Oh, that's George.
No, she knows you. She knows you.
I don't know him.
George looks like he would enjoy finding a nurse like the one from the film Misery. Have you seen that film?
No, I don't know if it's a film or a porno.
Well, I'd assume it's a film.
Yeah. Yeah, film.
Get your mind out of the gutter, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, they will do, champ. Says Australia Sports. And Tony, I've had an idea. And you and Mark, we're going to do it. I won't tell you what it is yet, but it's a good idea that involves all three of us. Predictions for something should be fun. I like leaving people on edge. Not on edge, like on suspicion. He's suspicious now, old Tony.
He'll be sitting there, what would it be? You know?
He'll probably be going, it's probably one of his terrible ideas again. Just have to do. And I was like, hey, Tony, how are you? He's just about to leave Padza, sadly, but he might be back later. Currently 17 points to the Chiefs, 14 to the Waratahs. You got Backstreet Boys in your head now. The thing is, can you think of any other Backstreet Boys song other than I Want It That Way?
No, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know any, to be honest.
My mum would be sad because I can only name that one. What is Backstreet Boys? Back. Oh, they do that one, isn't it?
How's it go?
Rock Your Body.
Rock Your Body.
No, not that one.
Rock Your Body. What's that one?
Your Body, Backstreet's Back. All right. What's that
Rock
one?
Your Body, back here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Well, that's the only other one that we've got half a chance.
Rock Your Body. Rock Your Body.
It's quite high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that. It's not Michael Jackson, though.
No. He
did, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there's so many jokes I could have made.
Oh, my God.
Seeing as he's deceased, we will let it slide. It's going to be Jake Gordon going forward. 20 meters out from the line. Maybe sell out the new betting agency like Brendan McCullum.
They've completely
the thing is, though, you know Brendan's getting banked for those ads, don't you? Like Bet22 are throwing money at the boys. So if Bet22 were like to us, you want to like talk about our betting company, and they were giving us some sort of decent deal that we can then put back into the channel, I'll be like, yeah, all right.
Betting companies, as I know from CoffeeZilla's documentary, pay very good money because you're pretty much telling your fans to become gambling addicts.
Yeah.
So they pay a lot more because it's frowned upon. And Ross is getting paid $2 million a month by someone.
And also, we have got there. Did you watch AEW yesterday? I didn't get to watch it, sadly. I had it almost started, and then I fell asleep. Well, no, I didn't fall asleep. I watched another movie on Netflix when I should have been doing it. So I messed up because on Sky Sport now they have that delay, how you can still watch something as long as it's still going, but then it got to the later stage and it was not going anymore. Does that make sense?
It does.
And also been like maybe over 150, could be over 200, don't know. It's been weird. Like you guys all today have just been in a really generous mood. And I'm not sure why. The stream's not different to normal, but yeah, everyone's just been throwing money at me like I'm a cheap stripper.
Usually I just get told to shut the fuck up.
You do? No, that's only the northern.
Why is he so weird? Why does he sit there?
The northern hemisphere ones normally get into you.
Doing? Why is he sitting there? Why doesn't he shut up?
Why is he there whistling?
Yeah.
Is game turning up a knot? Yeah, it seems like now it's starting to speed.
And then I just get some South African that goes, "He fat boy." All right. We had one guy last time we were doing a stream. Remember him?
Yeah.
And he was he South African? He was, wasn't he? He started getting really racist towards the end.
No, I think there was an Englishman.
Was it?
Yeah.
Sure it wasn't a South African. Because remember when he said I'm South African, we're like, right.
No, that was a different fellow. The one that you're talking about called you the M word, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was English.
Was he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Alex Nankerville gives away the penalty.
What a stupid dick.
It was going, oh no, I read that one. Let's go to Chiefs, says Blues, nay.
Rock your body.
Huh? God.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Scrum feed now. Yep.
Harvey Norman.
Harvey Norman would be a great sponsor. Just saying. We go there a lot.
If they gave us money.
There's also that nice lady at the counter, isn't there?
Oh, she's beautiful.
I came here for commentating. False advertisement. Says
Lax
Axel. Oh, brutal. Although the scrum has now just gone down. So it's all good. They've started playing again.
Nadolo's on. Now we start commentating.
Yes.
Every time he gets the ball, we just lose our shit.
He's actually lost all the strapping that he had on in the first half. Yeah. Looks like he's crushing Nankerville, though, on the breakdown. And also, we have got there not comfortable with this lead. Far too close. And how's the percentage kicking from the team?
Crushed.
I don't think either kicker has missed a kick
on the
yet.
Ground scoring.
Is he actually? Yeah, he didn't look flash before getting crushed. No. And then he got crushed. Unfortunately. Relax, Axel. Stormers or Leinster? Who are you picking for the URC game?
Oh, damn.
Because that's a big game. We've got a preview coming out of that probably in about an hour's time. Yeah.
Why don't you get me to do a preview? I ain't on my own. Just tell you what I think.
Well, you could do. Yeah, he got hit in their face, didn't he, Nankerville? Yeah. What happens? We'll see it here now. Oh, head on head.
Shit.
That'll rock you, silly.
Yeah.
That'll rock his body.
Yeah, he would have been at the bottom of that rough like we're in.
No, so I didn't end up driving down to Taupo after that last night or last Steiny game, Hamish. I listened to you and made it safely to the family the next day. Says this news is a good decision. He's bleeding out his head as Parisi. He's had multiple hits to his skull today, and look how much it's sticking out at the back.
The brain?
No, not the brain. Just the what's it called when you get a welt or like a mouse.
A tuna.
A mouse.
A tuna.
Tuna. Did you know what's the difference between a tuna and a piano?
A piano is a musical item. A tuna is a fish.
True. But you can tune a piano, but you can't piano a fish. Is that how that... That's not how the joke goes.
It's like what I just said. I just explained it, and you just said the same thing, but different. One's a fish, one's a piano.
Brady Retallick over the ball. Penalty won by the Chiefs again, 22 metres out from their own line. In fact, it was Sam... No, it was Brady. And it was a good drinking night, and Stormers will win I think, to be honest, in my preview, I say it as well. I might say it a bit too much. Leinster supporters might get angry at me. So anyone who does support the Stormers, please leave a like on that preview when it comes out in about an hour.
Because, love,
or else I'm going to end up getting abused, I think. But
I love being abused.
I think the Stormers, if there's ever a time for Leinster to lose their streak while playing a game at home, it's this one. You know? Like, their game up against the Bulls in a couple of weeks' time could be a different story because they're going to be in South Africa. But this game just has that feeling that it could go the other way. Evening all, says Kerr. Welcome in, mate. If you are doing well, whereabouts in the world destination, or are you still in transit? Now, Xavier Rowe gives it back to Damian McKenzie. The ball's gone high.
D-bag.
Slapped back by Sean Stevenson. Now, the question was, why was he coming off the bench? And the reasoning, I believe, was because they wanted to save him for the last stages. Tuna plays the piano, but the tuna can't tuna, says Blues Nate.
I feel like a tuna.
Yeah?
Get him singing, you know? Hold on.
I've always wondered, do fish actually make noise? Like when they're on the surface?
I saw a fish one day and go, watch out, fam. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Good.
You know,
it sounded very stuck to the couch.
I need to stand up because I'm stuck to the couch. You know?
It just sounded very... Wait up.
Yeah.
No, I got it too. The legs, they just get stuck to the couch. And MotoGP starts this weekend. I can't wait. Just wandering.
Yeah, man, it's nice to stand up, you know what I mean? It's nice to get the legs spread out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of air back here.
Sam Kane getting a warning.
Sam Kane's like, get. He's like, right, boys, do it again, and we're cool ways.
Why does Sam Kane look like he was wearing makeup?
He probably was. Boys, different, you know.
Mm. Hard worker.
Yeah.
Well, Sam Kane. Quite heavy.
Yeah.
Now 70 minutes through.
Rock your body.
And Malaysia today, Phuket tomorrow, says Cursor. Yeah, you're covering some meters, aren't you? Or mileage on your cruises. Be good. What's the time zone in Malaysia? I know that it's close to Kiwi time, but I think it's about 6 hours behind or something, isn't it? Somewhere around there. And also we've got the Kane versus Hooper. Yeah, it was going to be the battle from the start. Now the Hooper Express trying to get rolling again. He's got it at the back, running off the backside. Gives it off to Namani Nadolo.
The ref just got hit, man. The ref's like, no, I'm all good. He ain't all good, though.
He almost felt that power.
I want to see a replay of that. Nadolo just goes running straight at this little referee, and the referee was sort of,
Zai Parisi again. Moving to 5 meters out now. The Waratahs, nice inside ball from, I believe that would have been Abel. And how's your week been? It's gone way too quick. I had plans of doing a lot of editing throughout the middle of the week, and it just didn't happen
24 hours
this
on
week.
Day, don't you?
Yeah. Next week, though, next week's going to be a good one because I'm going to be able to get through a lot, hopefully. I think I'm going to be doing probably about 14-hour editing days to try and catch up. Should be good. And also 6 p.m. here now. A few hours behind you guys. Okay, so about 5 and a bit. That wasn't actually a bad guess.
Yeah.
Come on, the Chiefs. Get up and go hard. And come on, the Chiefs. Bullet from Fiji, says Stanley.
Find out.
Why'd you enter from that way?
Oh, because I can. I enter from any way I want. So be ready.
Okay.
Coming from the side like Richard McCaw.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a long 10 minutes. It could be, but if the Waratahs score now, I'm sure for the Chiefs, you'll find it go a lot quicker.
Do I want the Waratahs to win? Yes.
Thank you for the insight.
I feel like the Chiefs are great, but they beat the Crusaders, and bit of humble pie might go all right. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is you're annoyed because they bet your side.
Yeah.
So now you want them to lose.
I want them to lose. That's exactly it.
What about if the Chiefs lose to the Waratahs, the Crusaders also have to lose to them? Would you accept that?
Yeah, because it's an Australian rugby beat, and we're going to get the Aussies ranked up. You know what I mean?
I see. And go the Chiefs, yes. Says Nichols, yes. Close one at the moment. The Waratahs pushing the Chiefs here. The Chiefs are actually the only side remaining in Super Rugby Pacific who are undefeated at this point. And family left for Taupo on Saturday. But the game was on, so I thought I should stay home and watch the game. After the game, I went down.
Run it straight.
Oh, straight through Ngātaia Koi. In 10 minutes, fire up Chiefs. Home to clear the mind. Make better choice. Says the snooze there. Jed Holloway tackled low by big. Oh, Kalen Boshier. Now Isaiah Parisi trying to step his way through. Once again. Jake Gordon. Goes off to Michael Hooper. Looks like he's staying down a little while there, Isaiah Parisi. He has been through a big battle in this matchup. Stolen by the youngster Xavier Rowe. Now the Chiefs looking to go to the left-hand side where they do have numbers. It's going to be Sean Stevenson, though, kicking this ball in behind. There's no one back there. He's going to be chasing. Goes into the Waratahs 22, where it is cleaned up.
Oh, that was a
ducked underneath. Off to Noah Konedawasi. Now breaking through 3 or 4 tackles in a row, sitting up quite nicely for the kick downfield. And everyone, let's get behind the Chiefs. Come on. Says pads ablaze. No way. That side entry was not milked. Says the snooze. We got another $10. What's a £10 donation from Kerr there?
So what does that come in as dollar?
Well, Kerr 8572. Stop tickling my leg with your foot, boy.
Oh, Hamish has got to stay.
We're going to go like this, and we're going to add Kerr to our donators list.
Is it top donators or just donators?
Well, it's top, but that is all donators too. I think we've got everyone on there, hopefully. Hope I haven't missed anyone. If we've missed anyone, do let me know, but we'll go like that. There you go, Kerr. You got your name down the bottom of the screen. And also there as well. Thank you very much for your generosity. It's hugely appreciated. This stream's been weird for your KFC this weekend, says Kerr there. Last run from Etino Nanasatoro. Is it the luck?
KFC anymore.
George had a right rant to me the other day about KFC.
Yeah.
He was ready to step out of my car and leave. So I was trying to reason with him, saying it's not their fault. And he's like, it's not good enough.
You know?
But, yeah. All I'm going to say is if you ever offer George chicken thighs or have chicken thighs on your menu, get George's chicken thighs or else he doesn't like it.
Rock up there half an hour not to give him a chicken thighs.
Yeah, Damien McKenzie almost going, oh no, he's not going through that gap. That was huge timber in his way there. You get a try, Chiefs. Now Xavier Rowe goes off to Ollie Norris, breaking through, finds the offload of Samasei Tokiaho, does turtle over the top. Reminded me of that Kiwi Lads Entertainment video where we tried out NFL. Shameless plug. Kicked him behind. And Moni Narawa cleans it up, puts the ball down. The only thing they may check is whether or not he was in front of the kicker. That is the one thing that might change it. But if not, Chiefs have just scored themselves what could be the match winner. They're currently 8 points ahead with only 5 minutes remaining. KFC chicken breast and good guitar. And Wu says, Lord Forth, my uncle is staff for the Waratahs and as an assistant coach, says Rugby NRL Union there.
KFC sell guitars. Shut up, Ruth. Where do you get that from?
I can imagine playing a guitar after having like a bit of greasy chicken, and it would just, the strings would be foul.
Strings would just
be all right. Look good to me too, Hamish. And still can't believe the price of Macca's in Malaysia. 2 Big Macs, cheeseburger, McChicken sandwich, and 6 nuggets, fries, and a Coke for £7.
Damn.
That's good. And that will work out to, I believe it's about maybe, is that 14 New Zealand dollars?
But then they make less.
Yeah, but for someone going over there, like he's pretty much donated us a McDonald's combo.
Yeah, that's true. British people going over there.
Fair enough. Some quiet time while watching the rugby. The snooze. Yes, the Chiefs, says Ruth.
From England? Is he from England? Kerr?
Do you remember the information from other streams?
No.
I'm gonna test Jay out
because he donated in pounds.
Do you remember what he does for his job?
No.
Don't you? Come on, you got to remember these nice little things.
I can't remember.
His picture in his profile is a big hint.
I can't see it though. A ship.
There you go. Yeah,
so you
get in there.
On a ship.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Get some of that shit post, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Scotland, please don't say England. What have we been told this before?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Some of the information you would have been on live streams for.
Yeah.
Such as what he does for work and whatnot.
Yeah.
A line out for the Waratahs. And also, yes, sir, the passion is a great thing. Is this news? Now it's going to be thrown in. Here we go. Almost stolen by the Chiefs, but they've still got this ball. You got to search for Rockwell's music video 90. Somebody called Somebody's Watching You. Says Ruth. Haven't heard of that one. I've heard of, there's a song that says about someone watching me, isn't there?
Watching me, watching you.
Not quite.
Caroline.
Not quite. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Yeah. Touching Me, I think it is. So that one. Touching Me, touching you.
Yeah.
With consent.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Full contract obligations.
What you're writing in the contract. I will touch you, you will touch me.
We will touch each other.
Yeah.
As a busy bee.
Oh, spinning bars. That's going to be knocked on by the Waratahs.
Stupid
Hey?
dicks.
Did you hear that though? That rhymed. Spinning bars knocked on by the Waratahs. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Fresh. Smack it around a bit, eh? Touching stuff there, boys. Thanks, Ruth.
Absolutely. This and like that, I just want to 79. Sorry, that's probably very loud with my mouth where it is. But 79 minutes gone in this match. Now the Chiefs, they might do something similar to what the Crusaders did, which is just milk the time until the end of the game.
It, man. Get that milk on. You know, I came across an Instagram page this morning of a woman just breastfeeding their children.
Okay.
And it was like so weird because it was full nudity, but no reports.
Okay.
Like they were allowed to just have an Instagram page where they have like the tit out, but you know what I mean. And I thought this is weird. Why isn't Instagram reporting this?
No, well, it's different, isn't it?
It is different. That's what I don't understand. A girl can put up an Instagram post of her in a bikini.
Yeah.
She gets reported, kicked off TikTok. But yet, a woman can do the same thing when they're breastfeeding their kids, and it's a full, you know, it's full on. You know, you're like, well. You know.
Well, it's the different kind of thing, isn't it? Because it's kind of like educational.
Educational, but then they know that, you know, they're good-looking ladies. They know what they're doing. You know, yeah, they're educational, but she's like, you know, I'm a MILF. I'll be getting followers, you know, for sure.
I think the only way to really decipher this is if you send me the link.
Yeah.
Just to know.
Yeah, and you have a good look at it. You have a good look at it.
I think it's because it's part of like the education side of things, you know, like it's
what photos of women showing their tits.
Yeah, well, because they're feeding a child, aren't they? So it's like it's natural. Just show us on the show us where the lady was showing you, George. And that kick is deserving of a try.
But there's one where she just had it fully out, and the child was like, Jesus Christ! But they're not like they're like women who men will go, yes, you know, I like her. Like they know what they're doing.
Okay.
They're doing the exact same thing as the lady in the bikini. The game's over.
They still need a child. Like,
yeah, I know. And I'm just saying, like, you know.
That's going to be kicked out by the Chiefs. They win this game 24 points to 14 and remain still the only undefeated side in Super Rugby Pacific after such a dominant performance over the Crusaders.
You were like to me at the end of the Crusaders going, don't cheat. I was like, no, they don't.
Well, the Crusaders.
Yeah.
And being unbeaten don't mean Grant. My Blues showed me that last year. True. GG, cheers for the streaming, bro. No worries. So the next live stream that we have got, it is going to be at about 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. That will be Leinster versus the Stormers. I also will have a preview a little bit later on tonight. And that will be at maybe about 12:30. That is the preview of the matchup between Leinster and the Stormers. So be sure to check that out if you guys are keen on that match. Tomorrow we've got Highlanders versus Fiji and Drua, as well as Hurricanes versus Moana Pacifica. Then the morning game on Sunday between the Bulls and Ulster. Then after that, Monday morning, either the South Africa versus West Indies T20 match or it will be the Curry Cup match with the Western Province. Yeah. And cheers, Chiefs, again. You haven't let me down yet. The Chiefs hopefully improve against the Blues. And thanks to you, George. Well, thank you. And George and Hamish, another great night of commentary. Yes, so anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, Nate, you donated, and I forgot to put your name on the thing, so I apologise for not putting your name there. In fact, we're going to add it now.
Go like me on Instagram too, guys. Maya6026, you know. Get some of that clout, you know. Got to get that blue tick one day, you know. You know.
He should have been on the list. There you go. He's very humble though. He didn't even mention it.
Yeah,
See?
what a guy.
What a guy.
You know.
And so then I'm away to out of office on.
See you then. I'm away to out of my office.
On.
Ha ha. Well, is he watching The Office, or is he? If he's in Scotland,
I think he's probably sorting out his office. I would think
yeah.
he's in Malaysia at the moment. See, that's the thing. If Malaysian food is that cheap, right? I don't think I'd ever stop eating.
Why don't we import that to New Zealand and sell it for what we sell here in New Zealand?
Well, because the importing costs would probably make it more expensive than they. But like if it was, what was it, like £7 for a meal?
Yeah.
Like I'll just be like, you want to go to Macca's again for the third time today?
I wouldn't even cook for them. I was going to McDonald's every night.
Bang time. Oh, sorry, bong time. DZ Scrumlets and put me out or put my out of office on. So like the attire. There you go. You get that? And on emails, I told you before, weekend is a rugby time. Tis indeed. And I was like, how about we just ship George there?
Man, I'll destroy their will to live. Here it comes again.
He's just coming in for his 15th Big Mac.
Sharks is coming in. They're like, right, get ready. He's coming in again.
And you'd be like, can I please just get a chocolate milkshake?
And
they'll be like, wait, are you sure?
Yeah.
Just a chocolate milkshake. We hired 3 extra staff. Like, you should just, and you'll be like, just a chocolate milkshake.
No, okay.
And I got you.
I got you.
4 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Bang time, mate. Where's your mind at? I just can't read. That's the main thing, isn't it? It's not bang time for me. It's editing time.
Does anyone like my Instagram page yet?
No, probably not.
I want clout, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Good. We'll have to get you sponsoring the test match.
Yeah.
When we do it. That's a good idea. I want to do that.
Just get my name on there, George Meyer.
George Meyer.
Anything. I'm just a business.
Just put your Instagram handle
I can do anything.
across the front.
Yeah.
See how it goes. GG. And still undefeated. Let's go, boys. We do Leinsters versus Stormers URC. We will indeed. We just haven't scheduled it yet, but we got our preview coming up first. Then after that, we'll be scheduling everything. All the live streams will be scheduled at about probably 1 a.m. New Zealand time. So in about an hour and a half, I'll finish editing this video, get it up by hopefully 12:15, somewhere around there. Fingers crossed, maybe 12:30, and then after that's been up for a little bit. Get all the other stuff sorted, get ready to go for tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow. Do you know how long it's been since I've done an early morning rugby union live stream on a Saturday?
Tour.
Almost, yes. No, it's been a while. I've done some 7s in the morning for cricket, but not a full union match. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited?
No.
I kind of want to go back onto the live stream and watch me do my jump across again.
Yeah.
See how far I went. Nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more of me and George being weird, check out the Frisbee golf video that we did put up on the channel more recently. I highly recommend it if you want to see some out of context Kiwi lads casualness, plus a bit of Frisbee and some spanking in there as well, isn't it?
Naughty play, isn't it?
Yeah, and also my mum called me a pussy on there. So
Pussy.
be sure to check that out. Thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow, more than likely, but also we'll possibly see some of you guys in the comment section of that next video, Stormers versus Leinster. We will see you all for the next one.